Hi, my name is Adam Bergman. I'm a partner with the IRA Financial Group. Today I want to discuss the legality of the ROBS, the Rollover Business Startup Solution. So the legality of the ROBS is actually built right in the tax code under 4975D13. D as in David are all the exemptions to the C as in Charlie prohibited transaction rules. So 4975C as in Charlie talks about all the things you can't do with your IRA, like buy a house and live in it, or use a loan, personally guarantee a loan, things like that. D as in David are all the exemptions. The two main ones that most people can take advantage of is the 401k loan feature, where you can borrow up to $50,000, and D13, the opportunity to use a 401k to buy corporate stock, also known as qualifying employer securities. So if you follow D13, basically in sum it says your 401k can buy stock in a C Corp that is the adopting employer. So you have NewCo down here, and you have a 401k adopted by NewCo, so NewCo 401k. The participants in NewCo 401k who are an employee of NewCo could use their 401k to buy stock in NewCo. And initially it was used for companies like GE or Ford, IBM, for their employees to use the 401k to invest in the companies they work for as an incentive for the employees. But it's gotten modified to some degree to really work for small businesses, franchise purchases, small financing, non-publicly traded companies. And that's kind of what ROBS is now. It's a way for individuals who need probably more than $50,000, because the solo 401k loan features or 401k loan feature is a great way to just get about $50K if you need small amounts of money for a business. But if you need more, the ROBS is the only legal way you can do it. If you want to use your retirement money to buy a business that you're going to be personally involved in, or a disqualified person, which is a lineal descendant, parent, child, spouse, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, will be personally involved in the business. Because if you did not do the ROBS or avail yourself of the exception under 4975D13, you would trigger a prohibited transaction under 4975C because your IRA would be invested in a business that you're personally involved in, or a disqualified person is personally involved in. So that's really the legality of it. The IRS has had concerns. They issued a memorandum in 2008 outlining their concerns about lack of compliance, failure to offer benefits, failure to properly value the assets, failure to file 5500s, failure to actually materially buy the business assets and actually have a business. So these are some of the concerns. They alleviated some of that in 2010 in a public forum when they said, yes, this is legal. We don't particularly love it because there are a lot of businesses failing and there is a lack of compliance, but it's legal and there's nothing we can do. And the legality is found under 4975D13 and ERISA, which allows a 401k to purchase corporate stock. Now, there is still a lot of uncertainty in terms of, clearly you have to be an employee, because a lot of people say, well, if you're an employee of the business and the 401k owns, it's a prohibited transaction. But we know 4975D are the exemptions to C. So long as you have an exemption in D, you technically can do a prohibited transaction. So the fact that you're an employee of the business your 401k owns is prohibited under C, but D allows it because D allows the 401k to own the stock. So then the issue is, can you personally guarantee a loan of the company? And you know, we've had clients do small business loans where they personally guarantee it. I would assume the same exception applies if you can be an employee and violate C. Why couldn't you personally guarantee the loan, violate C, because D allows the 401k to own the stock? So clearly, most of these businesses, or a lot of them, are getting loans and they're personally guaranteeing them. They're obviously being an employee. They're offering benefits, and so long as the plan's in compliance and they're satisfying compliance from an IRS standpoint, the ROBS will be legal and accepted by the IRS. It may not be loved because, again, there are business failures and the IRS sees themselves as a partner in your retirement account. And if you take your IRA or 401k money and lose it all in your business deal, now they are getting a 0 of 0, which they're not happy about. So that's the legality. It is legal. Do I love it? No. I'd rather people do a solo 401k loan. I'd rather they use personal money. I think there's a lot of unknowns. I've seen a lot of failure because of just business is tough to run and there's no guarantees in owning a business. You have a better chance securing your retirement or growing it with stocks or real estate or mutual funds, hard money lending. But when you actually buy a business or a franchise, there's risk. So you've got to actually do your homework, do your research and your diligence. I've seen a lot of failure, seen some success too, but I am not a huge fan of these structures. I've written a book on it called Turn Retirement Funds and Startup Dreams. But IRA Financial certainly does a whole lot more of self-directed IRAs and solo Ks, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy our clients are able to do that. We have helped hundreds of clients do the ROBS, but we're very strict and make sure that there is compliance being followed and the business is actually something that will be undertaken, there's a business plan, and it's thought through, there is a better chance of success. Call us if you'd like to discuss further, 800-472-0646. You can email me directly at Adam B, A-D-A-M, B as in Bergman, adamb@iratefinancialgroup.com. Thanks.